Introducing Ashi Travel Bars, a barefoot hands creation for Ashiatsu deep feet bar therapy practitioners and the world. We will begin by assembling all of the large bars. This includes the top bar, 2 handrails, 2 distance bars, and 2 bottom bars. Each of these bars consists of 2 pieces. We will start with the top bar. The top bar consists of 2 pieces and is slightly smaller in diameter than the 2 handrails, and when assembled, both ends have chrome snap pins. Next, let's assemble the handrails. Be aware that the 2 bars are very similar but not identical. Each bar consists of 1 longer and 1 shorter piece, and they are color-coded at the outside ends. While the exact color may not be the same as you see here, the important part is that they are matched to each other by color, green to green, yellow to yellow, etc. All of the long bars are secured by depressing the chrome snap pin or button, sliding them together and allowing the pin to pop up through the hole in the receiving piece. Note that we have all of the parts laid out and are working around this layout. While this isn't required, it will help to see and understand all of the components. As we work our way around the layout, the next part we come to is one of the 2 distance bars. These can be identified by the short right-angle tubes at the ends. Like the others, these are secured with the snap pins. Notice that these pieces have several holes, allowing you to lengthen or shorten them as needed. For now, we have it at its longest setting, which will be adjusted later in the process. Next are the bottom bars. These are identical, and like the other larger bars, each one consists of 2 pieces secured with the snap pins. The length of these bars is fixed, so there is only 1 hole for each pin. Now we come to the second distance bar, again initially clicking into the first hole for maximum length. There are 4 outside legs. These legs are nearly identical, but notice at the top 2 are drilled and 2 are not. The 2 undrilled legs are referred to as A, while the drilled legs are B. One of each will be installed at either end of the top bar. Select one of the bottom bars and connect the 2 A legs, one on either side of the bar. Now connect both B legs to either side of the other bottom bar. It's time to connect all 4 legs to the top bar. Starting at one end of the top bar, slide the A leg all the way on. You will need to depress the spring pin on the top bar to get the A receptacle past it. Now attach the B leg, making sure it is secured in place with the spring pin. Move to the opposite end of the top bar and do the same. First A, then B. Once the legs are connected to the bottom and top bars, we can stand it up. Bring the top bar all the way up and begin spreading the bottom legs apart. This may be easier to do with a second person, but as we see here, it can be done alone. Once up, we can install the distance bars. The final length of these bars will be determined by the height of the frame and the width of your table or pad. For now, we will shorten the bars slightly. Place the short right angle end of the distance bar into the end of the bottom bar. Then do the same on the opposite side. Gradually widen the bottom bars and insert the opposite ends of the distance bars to the second bottom bar. We will now install the diagonal braces. There are 4 of these braces. They are all identical. They use the shorter bolts and can be installed in any order. Start with the lower bolt through the bottom bar. Install the wing nut, but don't tighten it. Put the second bolt through the leg, and once both are in, you can tighten the wing nuts. Do this on all 4 corners. Note that lifting the bottom bar up off the floor may help to get the bolt through more easily. The final step is to install the handrails. The exact position of these rails will be determined according to your height and comfort in using them. There are 4 identical handrail brackets. These are held in place by clamping the bracket end over the leg and securing it with one of the short bolts and one wing nut. Install all 4 at the same height for now. Earlier we mentioned that the 2 handrails are not identical. Notice that the holes on the A bar are drilled further in from the end of the bar. This bar goes on the A handrails. Ensure that the holes line up and that the bar extends past each bracket equally. Once in place, secure each bar with 2 of the longer bolts and 2 wing nuts. Assembly is complete.